WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know it's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And today I got a glitch point guard build for y'all, man. We're going with the 5'11 glitch. All right, so first thing you got to do, you got to go into metric. I didn't show that on the screen, but y'all know where it's at. You got to go into metric. Now we're going to create a new point guard build. So the first thing you got to do is make it a point guard. Y'all already see on the screen, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Handedness does not matter, jersey number does not matter. Now, all right, first thing we're going to do is take the height down to 1.77. Once you get down to 1.77, you're going to take the weight to 84 kilograms. For the wingspan, we're going to 1.78. The body shape, we're going to stick with solid. And if you want to get this build, well, this glitch done correctly, I would just suggest doing exactly what I did. 1.77, 84 kilograms, 1.78 meters, and then the body shape, just stick with solid. And all right, we can go ahead and max out the build. Pretty much put all the attributes on the build. We just want to get it to a 99 so we can knock out this glitch. It's actually a pretty fast one. So yeah, just rock with me till we get it done. Now, all right, we maxed out the build. Pick 2 takeovers real quick. Does not matter which ones. And we can go ahead and continue. We do not care what this build comes out as, but it is a 3-level score. We can go ahead and edit the build because y'all know we have to go back into Imperial. So go ahead down to the features, settings. You're gonna find units of measurement right there. Change that to Imperial. Now we're gonna go back into that same build that we had made. This first one right here, we can go ahead and select to do a rebirth. And now when you get in here, once you take the build up to 5'11", the wingspan will stay at 5'10", and boom, the glitch is done. Now it's time to get right into the build that you came here to see. And now that the glitch is finished, we got our 5'11 glitch going. We're gonna go ahead and drop the weight down to 152. We're gonna keep everything else the same. Keep it at 5'11", 152, 5'10 for the wingspan, and we're gonna keep the body shape as built. All right, go ahead and continue so we can get straight into these finishing attributes, man. First things first, we are gonna start out with the close shot. We're gonna take that up to a 69. I know that's high, but hey man, it is what it is. It's gonna push up there as soon as we try to do other stuff anyway, so we're just gonna leave it right where it's at. So the driving layup, we're gonna take that up to a 55. We're not trying to lay up nothing. I mean, if you wide open, you'll be able to knock the layup down as long as you have your timing off, but that is what it is. Now for the driving dunk, we will be taking this up to a 74. We do want to make sure we can get those quick drops, man, because that's the only way this build is going to finish effectively. You will be able to get those quick drops off at will. Now for the mid-range shot, we're going to take that up to an 84, which is pretty high for a midi. You honestly shouldn't have any trouble hitting those mid-range shots with an 84. Now for the three-point, we're going all the way up to a 97. And I know that seems like a very arbitrary number, but the reason why we're going there is because of Hot Zone Hunter. We want that on Hall of Fame. Now for the free throw, we're going kind of high with this one just because honestly we had a lot of points left over towards the end of the build if I didn't put the free throw up this high. So we're going with a 79 for the free throw. The pass accuracy, we're going to go with the typical 85. You need bullet passer on gold. You don't really need it much higher than that. So we're going with the bare minimum to get it on gold. Now for the ball handle, this one, we're going to go around 85, but we're going to take it up to 87 just because they get you unpluckable on gold. And I feel like, I don't know, some way throughout the year, they did do something to the steals and they're way more viable now, or at least people learned how to steal probably. And now for the speed with ball, we will go up to a 92. We will need quick first step on Hall of Fame. It's just, that just is what it is, man. Make sure you get that quick first step on Hall of Fame. It'll make this build so much better at driving. You hit somebody with a step back, you hit them with momentum, you hit them with something, and then you go crazy. Now for the perimeter defense, we're going to take that up to a 79. We do want to have some very good badges on this. I also want pickpocket on Hall of Fame. Like I was just saying a second ago, the steals, they're pretty easy to come by these days. So make sure you put your steal up so you get that Pickpocket on Hall of Fame. Now for the block, we just gonna take that up. I do not expect to get blocks on this build. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I do not expect to get any blocks. But the thing is, it gives you just a little bit more defense, in my opinion, you know, to at least bother a shot. You know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily trying to get the block, but you do want to bother the shot. Now for the actual physicals on this build, we will be going with a maxed out speed that goes up to a 98, a maxed out acceleration, which goes to a 97. I'm gonna put strength on it just because you're already a small build. You want to be able to at least, you know, be able to push dudes up off you if you can, and it also helps with staying in front of people since we do only have clamps on silver. Now for the vertical, we're gonna take that up to a 70. That's more than enough to get those quick drops, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put the rest on stamina. Comes out with a final badge count of 9 finishing, which, you know, you're not really trying to finish with this build anyway. We're trying to break some ankles on a perimeter, pop some threes, and the build is fast, definitely made for that. 33 shooting badges, you should be able to shoot lights out with that. 30 playmaking, because we taking ankles, bro, period, with 20 potential defensive badges, man. Now, we're gonna go ahead and pick these takeovers. Now, if you know anything about this game, or you've been playing this game all year, you know these pull-ups is crazy. But I like limitless range. I like limitless range, and I'm gonna go double with it, but you can't get sharpshooting, shot creating, and playmaking, but I like limitless range, so I'm gonna double down on that. Kind of makes it crazy. I've hit literally, as soon as I step past half court, I'm able to knock that thing down. And we got shades of Nick Van Exel, Mike Conley, and Fred VanVleet, but I personally feel like this is a Chris Paul type build. All right, we can go ahead and test some of these badges so I can show you what I would put on this build in order to make it a build that's for me. Now, first things first, we're gonna always put on those badges that we know we gonna want. Posterizer, Slithery, and then Limitless Takeoff. But just to make this build a little more fun, we can go ahead and put Teardropper on there and Unstrippable, just to make sure you can always finish at the rim. Even when you get one of those other little quick guards on you, you'll still be good to go. Now, all right, for the shooting, you can really do what you want after you put on these certain badges. I would definitely put on Blinders, Deadeye, Stop and Pop, that needs to be on Hall of Fame. Hot Zone Hunter, we're gonna put that on Hall of Fame, and then Sniper on Hall of Fame. Now, everything after that is completely up to you. How I like to run my builds, I like to have Mismatch on. It's a super OP badge. Then my last 4, we'll go to Circus 3s, and we end up with 1 left, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on Difficult Shots. Just because every now and then the clock is winding down and I gotta take a midi, bro. I hate middies. I hate them. I either want to shoot a 3 or dunk it, but every now and then I do get forced to take a midi. Never happy about it. I feel like the defense won, bro. They forced me to do what they wanted me to do, which is just, that's not a dub. So, all right, for the playmaking. Now, there's badges that you gonna put on this build, period. You're gonna do this. So if you're making this build, you want to start out with Bullet Passer, of course. The other must-have badges, Unpluckable, that one's debatable. I mean, if you don't want to put it on gold, you can also put it on silver. It'll still do its job effectively, but I just like to have gold because it makes me feel better, makes my pockets feel less picked, period. So, all right, handles for days on gold, quick first step on Hall of Fame, of course. Now the rest of them, you can choose between Ankle Breaker. I'm not running without stop and go, bro. I'm not sure if it really works and does what it says it does, but I'm not willing to take the chance. I personally like Space Creator. I do a lot of moving shots, and when I do moving shots, I do them on step backs a lot of the time, especially running towards that corner, hitting that fade. That is ridiculous. And then, last but not least, we're gonna want to put Hyperdrive on here. I do have some extra badges, so I would probably put them in a playmaking category because there's a couple that I am missing that I like to have. I definitely like to have Needle Threader. I just like the badge. It makes me feel safer, you know, throwing some of those passes, especially when they're bounce passes, and Dimer and Bailout. I just, you know, I need a few extra badges, and I'll probably be putting them in this category. Now, last but not least, we're on to the defensive badges. This is where you get your money at, man. We're gonna go with Interceptor on Hall of Fame because we want Interceptor on Hall of Fame. Clamps, we're gonna put that on silver. Pick Dodger, put that on gold. Pickpocket, we're gonna put that on Hall of Fame. And then last but not least, ankle braces. Now, if I have some of those extra badges, one thing that I would do is put ankle braces a little bit higher. You can skip minutes on this build. put that ball stripper on, but like I said, we do have that block so we can contest some of those shots, make some people uncomfortable pulling up on the little guy, you know what I'm saying? And then if you want it, off-ball pest is good, and then tireless defender. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Do me a favor, man, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel because I got crazy builds dropping for 2K23. I already know that's the year we going up, bro. We going crazy 2K23. And I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. This your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the